I'm here with Jake Bailey, and we are excited to bring you the action tonight.
Yeah, here from the Mustang Bowl over here in Sweetwater, Rue. The quite a unique venue here with the bowl down in the ground. So you walk in and then you start descending the stairs as you go down to the field. So Sweetwater new turf last year, so really cool venue. Unfortunately, it's the playoffs, and we can't show you the game tonight. So
Can we flip the screen during?
Yeah, we can flip it right now, and then once we get started,
toss?
we'll have to pull it off. So we'll flip it around for the coin toss, just so you can see what it looks like out here, see some of the atmosphere, and then we'll flip it back around.
Yeah, so Olney Cubs, we're going to be the visiting team tonight. We're going to be wearing our all whites. You see the turf, see the stadium. Great atmosphere. There's a good Olney crowd that's arrived tonight. Made the trip out here. Seeing a lot of people tuning in right now on the broadcast. So
I'm not sure what can be seen with the reflection through the glass.
Oh, yeah.
But either way, it's like you say, Rue, Olney traveled well tonight. So we have lots of folks over there in the stands, especially for a 2.5-hour drive here to Sweetwater on a school night. And definitely have more fans here than Rawls has. Just kind of looking at the game, Rue. Rawls Jackrabbits, second place in their district. So District 5 2A, Division 2. Rawls comes into the game tonight with I didn't have my notes pulled up.
Yeah, I believe they're 7-3.
7-3.
7-3. Lost one district game, as you said. Finished second to Roscoe, but they run the wing tee. They huddle up every time, and then they break the huddle. They're going to sprint to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback's going to get under center, snap it quickly. Number 20, Sergio Salinas. He's a senior. He's their workhorse. He's going to be the guy that the whole offense is going to run through. We got to contain him tonight. We got to wrap up and tackle. He's a big, strong runner, and he's fast. If he gets some space, he can do some damage.
Yeah, and Rue, not to directly compare them to them, but I would say that of the opponents we've played this year, they're going to look most like Goldthwaite, kind of running a wing tee look. A lot of guys in the box, a lot of guys in the line of scrimmage. I don't think they pass much. I haven't seen much passing out of them, but definitely a solid team. Coming in 7-3, again, runner-up in the district, and their losses were just some tough opponents. So Cubs looking at a tough matchup tonight, but not one we're not ready for. Rawls is going to begin the game receiving. So, again, we can't show the game footage because it's playoffs and UIL rules. But Rawls will be receiving, moving from right to left, as you can imagine it. The turf is alternating dark green, light green every 5 yards. Red end zones here in the Mustang Bowl, big red and white Mustang at midfield. So the red and white at least makes us feel at home.
That's right.
No wind that I can see, Rue. The flag is just
all the flags are just hanging there. But, Jake, it's going to be super important that we start off fast tonight. I know that Coach Guy and the staff, they've been talking to the players about that all week. Last week we came out sluggish against Quanah, and then we were able to fight back and took control. Rawls is a better team than Quanah, and now in the playoffs, every possession, special teams, offense, defense, everything counts, everything matters. We got to start fast. So we're going to kick off to them. We need to fly down the field, make a tackle, wrap up. Who's back deep to receive for Rawls? No, none other than number 20, Sergio Salinas. So we'll see if
Salinas is the guy to watch tonight, as we've heard throughout the year. So
we'll see if we kick it to him, if we kick around him, or what we do here. But
I bet we kick a little short one, maybe over here about the 40-yard line, kind of 35, 40-yard line, maybe to number 1 over here. So our kicker is Jacob Hernandez, right?
Yep, Jacob Hernandez lines up to kick it.
A little short kick.
See, it's going to roll out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. So they'll give them 5 yards, but really no harm, no foul right there. They're going to have decent field position, but I don't disagree with that call. It just took a bad bounce and went out of bounds. But
get the ball about 31-yard line unless they make a free kick, which I don't think they'll do. So, yep.
So the Cubs will start on defense.
Rawls coming in the game. They've lost 3 games. They lost to Farwell out on the New Mexico border. First game of the year. Second game of the year, they lost to Clarendon, who's number 8 in the state. And then they lost to Roscoe for the district title. So 7-3 coming in the ball game tonight.
Quarterback for Rawls is number 5, Charlie Quinn. He's a senior. Rawls is going to start. Let's see, they're marking off the penalty. Referee's going to place the ball at the 33-yard line. Ball's on that far right hash. And the Cubs are going to get going here on defense.
A little different look on defense tonight. You got Gatlin guy at the safety position. Giovanni Rockmore, one of the other safeties. Try to get a little more of a speed look. out of the Cubs tonight. A little counter on the inside.
Quickly to number 20. The Cubs are there. They bring him down after a gain of 2 as he runs to the left side. So
No Enriquez, the primary tackler, a couple more Cubs on the tackle. So about a 3-yard gain there. Good defensive stand there, first down. So going to bring up 2nd and 7 here for the Jackrabbits.
So the Jackrabbits are a little old school. They send the play in from the sideline each and every time. Receiver runs it in, gives it to the quarterback. Quarterback turns around, tells the rest of the team they break the huddle. They sprint to the line of scrimmage. Now he's under center. They snap it. Here they go. Fake the dive. Hand off to number 7 on the right side. Rockmore's there. Brings him down for a loss of 1.
Yeah, nice penetration by the Cubs there on the front. They try to get the outside. Giovanni Rockmore there with a lot of speed coming from the outside. Loss of 1. Going to bring up 3rd and 8 here. Very different defensive look than Rawls would have seen in any scout film. We really shuffled around our guys. Got a kind of a 2 linebacker look. You have James Coleman, no Enriquez in there in those linebacker positions, and then you have Rockmore, Gatlin Guy, and Cole Turner in the next level.
3rd and out. 8 pitch out to the right side to number 20. He's trying to get to the edge. Cubs are going to force him out of bounds. Just see where they mark him. He should be short of the.
Got it. He got first down by a yard.
Yep, he did. So looked like he's going to be short, but yep, he got there just in the nick of time.
Yeah, toss around the near side here that was the wide side of the field. Sosa was doing a good job of trying to get to the outside, and I think once they were able to finally block him to the outside, they cut inside of him, but then got to the sideline pretty quickly. Gatlin Guy makes the tackle, but just beyond the line to gain, so it's first down Rawls at the 44-yard line.
Hand up the middle to number 2. He's brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe they're going to give him 1, so good defense there by the Cubs.
Yeah, Gatlin Guy looked like no Enriquez on the tackle, so
2nd down and 9 upcoming for the Jackrabbits. Ball is on the 45-yard line, right in the middle of the field.
No sign of not even acting like they're going to do any passing so far. So,
now talking to the coach today during the coach's show, he was saying that they run the ball, and then they play action and try to go over the top and try to hit you.
The coach was really particular about which wide receiver brought the play in here, and see this number 5 brought the play in. I wonder if he's one of their passing targets.
2nd and 9. Now they're passing. You were on it, Jake. Trying to go over the top. Number 6 got behind our guy. He's open, makes the catch. Rockmore's going to drag him down at about the 16-yard line.
Yep, they caught us counting on the run, and they did just what Coach Guy said that they would do in the coach's show.
Yep, you saw that when they're trying to send in that specific receiver. That should have given us some indication to look for the pass. But
yeah, they sent 3 guys down the field, and they were able to get the completion out there.
Big gain.
All the way down to the 16-yard line. Now they're going to run it again. Number 7 on the carry. No Enriquez on the tackle for no gain here.
Yeah, good pursuit there by the Cubs. He's trying to kick it out to the left. Had to come back in, and the linebacker scraping down for no gain.
They caught us there with the pass through, but the Cubs' run defense looks really solid so far.
Sure does. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 21-yard line. No, ball on the 16-yard line. I'm sorry. Rawls breaks the huddle.
I like the alternating colors on the turf, but it is a little confusing at times.
Yep. Hand off to number 20 along the left side. Ball's on the ground. Recovered by 67. Luis Marquez. Turnover. Cubs got it.
Man, I didn't see who forced that fumble, Rue, but stripped the ball from number 20. Luis Marquez is right there, falls on the ball. That's exactly how we need to start the game, Rue. So we knew we needed to get a stop on defense. Now we just got to drive down the field. Already 9 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Huge break for the Cubs. Great defensive play. So here we go, Rue.
A big play. I'm like you. I didn't see which defensive lineman got in the backfield, but hit Sergio Salinas and put his hand on the ball. Ball's on the turf, and then Marquez pounces on it. 1st and 10 Cubs. Ball's at the 20. So here we go.
That's not only did we strip the ball and get the ball, but we did it to their key player.
Yep.
So anytime you can get in the head of a key player on that other team, sometimes you can really get in their head and make them pay for it the rest of the game.
1st and 10 Cubs. Here we go. Guy under center. Hands off to Melcher up the middle. He's churning those legs. He's going to pick up 5. Good hard run right there.
Run there by
Looked like there wasn't anything there, but he's just drug a couple guys with him.
Rawls has not seen anyone like us so far this year, so it'll be interesting to see how their defense reacts to just the veer, how they react to just trying to get some power of the ball up the middle. So, if they start packing the box, because we've passed more this year, Rue, it looks like they're honoring the pass more than some of the other teams we've played. They're not packing it in the box like some teams.
2nd and 5, back to Melcher. Breaks the tackle, and he's going to pick up maybe 2. So 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 coming up for the Cubs. This is a big 3rd down play right here. Checking in for the Cubs on the offense, Kyler Sosa, and also number 9, Cameron McCormick at the B-backs. Melcher still in at that A-back.
A little different look. We're going to go twins to the far side with Scroggum and Keller Knight.
The Cubs are going left to right on your radio dial. Ball's on the right hash to the wide sides, away from us, back towards the Cubs sideline. 10 seconds on the play clock. Guy gets under center.
I like to see Guy keep it here.
He does do just that, and he's going to be right at the line to gain,
Yep,
and
down.
He's got it.
Yep.
So first down, Cubs, move the chains.
The chains, the line to game was the 30-yard line, got to the 31, so first down Cubs on the Guy quarterback keeper over the right side. And Jordan Jacoba caused the fumble, so, you know, he was in the backfield there, and Jordan's done a great job all year of getting penetration. So Jordan with the penetration and stripped the ball. Luis Marquez falls on it.
Huge play.
Huge play. Cubs already have one first down here on the series.
So 1st and 10 for the Cubs. Kyler Sosa goes in motion. Gatling Guy keeps it on the left side now. He cuts up the middle. He's got some room to go, and he's still going. He's crossed the midfield, crossed the 50, crossed the 40, down to the 35-yard line. Huge run right there.
Beautiful run by Gatlin. So he found him a seam. He got right up the hole, and it looked like Rawls didn't know what to do with him there for a little while. And then finally they close on him. But he gets all the way down to the 31-yard line, it looks like.
So mark him.
I was off on my – I guess that's the 38-yard line. I thought he got a little further down.
I did too. I thought he was down to on the 35, but they spotted him back. But regardless, great run, 1st and 10 into Jackrabbit territory.
Rockmore in for Melcher now.
They hand it.
Guy on the keeper again. Drags the guy about 4 or 5 yards. You know, Gatlin had about 300 yards rushing last week, so you can't help but think that Rawls watched some tape from last week against Quanah and is expecting Gatlin to keep it.
Got to be keying on him, but if they do that, then Rockmore and Melcher and some of the other guys is going to open up a lot of opportunities for them. So 2nd and 7 now for the Cubs. Ball in the middle of the field, 35-yard line. Gatlin keeps it again, cuts it up the middle, sees what he can get.
About 4 yards on the play, probably.
So another 3rd down upcoming. It's going to be third
and 4.
Yep, 3rd and 4. So we're definitely going to be in 2-down territory, but let's go ahead and get this 3rd down converted. Ball's on that left hash. So the near side is coming to me and Jake on this side. Cubs are the visiting team, so they're across the field. We're sitting on the home side tonight in the booth.
It's nice accommodations here in Sweetwater.
Yes, sir. Pitch out to McCormick. He's got a lot of room. He's got a huge seam, and he's still on his feet. He breaks one tackle. He's across the 10. He's going to be brought down and marked at the 9-yard line. Beautiful option.
Perfectly executed play. There was really only one guy out here. They run the option, throw it to McCormick, and get a nice block, probably by Scroggum maybe out here on the side. And Kramer McCormick takes it all the way down, about a 20-yard gain, all the way down to the 9-yard line. So 1st and goal, Cubs from the 9.
Guy gets under center. Kyler Sosa goes in motion. Guy keeps it pitched out to Kyler Sosa this time. He's cutting up, trying to get what he can. Looks like he got maybe 2
starting
or
to
3.
trip, and then he got hit by the linebacker coming across, picks up a couple yards.
A positive gain. Keep moving it. 2nd and goal from the 7. Okay. Hard to tell from our angle there, but it's the 7. So 2nd and goal from the 7. Cubs putting together a nice drive here. Melcher checks back in at that A-back. And he got Cole Turner in at one of the B-backs. Guy gets under center. He's going to keep it on the right side, just trying to follow his blockers. Across the 5, down to the 3.
So 3rd and goal from the 3 here, Rue. You can be sure we're going to try to punch it in here, but if we don't, you know, even though we've been kicking more this year, I bet we try to get it in there, even if it's just a little nudge from Guy up the middle.
Absolutely. So Cubs at the line of scrimmage, but looking over to the sideline, getting the play call in. Plenty of time on the play clock. Now they've got it. Getting lined up. Guy checking out everything. Gets under center. Quarterback sneak right up the middle. Yes, sir. And he's in.
Flag on the play there.
They're going to say we weren't set, I bet. Or was there offsides?
False start. False start. Call on the Cubs. It was there, a huge hole in the middle. I don't know why you leave that much room when you have a quarterback that ran 300 yards the previous week.
So that's going to back us up 5 yards, take us back to the 8. So it's
3rd and 8. 3rd and goal from the 8 now. So.
But yeah, you saw that. There was a huge seam, and Gatlin got up there, and he saw what you saw.
Yeah, maybe went a little quicker than everyone expected him to. I'm sure he was chomping at the bit when he saw that big old hole right there in the middle. And
wanted to get the snap before they shifted or did something. But 3rd and 8 now upcoming for the Cubs. 3rd and goal from the 8.
Yep.
So Guy keeps it. Pitch out to number 7.
Little behind
He's got some room. He's going to be in for a touchdown. There we go, Cubs.
Colin Mason in for the touchdown. So beautifully executed option once again. The lights are going out.
That's awesome. A nice little feature.
That was by design. I was a little worried.
So touchdown Cubs, and now they line up immediately in the swinging gate. Beautifully executed play right there, Jake, as you said. Option to the left. Guy takes the snap. They come after him. He pitches out, and Colin Mason just outruns everybody straight to the pylon, in for 6. So now Cole Turner lines up to kick the PAT. Gatling guy to hold. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and good. 7-0. Olney Cubs have the lead. What a way to start right there, Jake.
Yeah, that's exactly what we talked about needing to do. We can't get behind early. We can't give them anything early, and we do just the opposite. We get a fumble recovery, forced fumble by Jordan Jacoba, and then fall on it, and then we just drive the ball all the way down the field. And really, Rawls had no answer for us on our drive that time. If we can get stops on defense, that's all it's going to take tonight if we keep doing it like that on offense.
Absolutely. So couldn't have asked for a better start and execution right there to the game plan. Let's keep it going here. So big plays on that drive, starting off with Jacoba getting in the backfield, causing the fumble. Luis Marquez jumping on it, and then the Cub offense led by Gatling guy, Jonathan Melcher, and then Colin Mason capping it off with the 8-yard touchdown run on 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. That's huge. And then Cole Turner with the PAT. So now here come the Cubs getting ready to kick off. The Cub fans across the field, they are on their feet. That band is playing. They're getting rowdy. This game is brought to you tonight by, what's the name of that band?
Oh, I think it's the Pride of Olney 15-yard penalty band, as Spencer Key told me the other day.
So if you weren't at the game last week or you've been living under a rock this week, the Olney Cub band got their first unsportsmanlike conduct penalty last week against Quanah. Cost us 15 yards, but really brought the crowd and the team and everybody together. It's been something that's kind of been celebrated all week, but just good unity and a lot of enthusiasm for this football team. And it spills over from the field into the crowd, into the band. So,
Rue, actually, we'll kick off here, and then we'll talk about some scores. Jacob Hernandez is going to kick a little deeper this time.
Straight to number 7.
Fielded by number 7, who we've seen run the ball a little
reverse
misdirection. They're going to hand it to 20. He's trying to get to the outside, and he gets all the way down to about the 42-yard line. So really the Cubs, given what we just saw, if we haven't seen that in tape any this year, that was a good job of getting down the field and covering that, but little bit of a misdirection there. And clearly they got the ball to who they wanted to get the ball to, which is their workhorse, number 20.
Yeah, Sergio Salinas. It gives them good field position at the 41-yard line. Ball in that far right hash. Rawls is in the huddle. They break the huddle, and they don't waste any time. Get straight to the line of scrimmage. Get under center. And here we go. Pitch out to number 20 coming to us. Cubs are there. Need to wrap him up, drag him down. They do just that. He picks up maybe 4.
We had someone ask on the broadcast. We'll go ahead and let everyone know. We cannot show the game live. The Texas high school football, what is it? The UIL has a contract with some folks to show the games, with which we do not participate, because we would rather bring you the games live and free every week. But because of that contract, once you hit the playoffs, they don't allow us to show the game live. So because of UIL rules, we can't show it. We can only tell you what's going on. So we appreciate you tuning in and listening. 2nd and 5, handoff up the middle. He's going to pick up, looks like 6, enough for the first down. So just a handoff to the fullback, and he picked up just what he needed. First down across the 50 for the Jackrabbits into Cub territory. They're going to mark it at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Rawls. Rue, everyone from our district is playing tonight. So we have Seymour up 14-0 over Lockney. Roscoe up 14-9 over Quanah. Quanah had a 9-0 lead earlier, but Roscoe's taken over in that game. Archer City 14, Crosbyton 0. So a little misdirection again. 20's got the ball. Rockmore's out there on the edge, and he makes the tackle. So nice tackle by Giovanni. Gets about 4 yards on the play, but he stuck with it. It looked like he got juked a little, and then he grabbed on. And
is there any way we can put
let me show the score.
It's 7-0 Olney. Sorry, we had it and it just didn't.
There we go.
There we go. So 7-0. Cubs have the lead. 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 7 upcoming for the Jackrabbits. They're trying to put a drive together. This is their second possession of the game. Their first possession ended in a turnover. So here they go. They got the play. They break the huddle, get straight to the line of scrimmage, line up quickly, put a guy in motion. They hand it to number 20 coming across the formation. He's trying to get to the corner.
Edge. Cole Turner's out there. A bunch of Cubs getting to the ball.
They're going to drag him down after a gain of 3. So 3rd down and 4 upcoming for the Jackrabbits.
That was a good defensive stand there, Rue. I mean, third and 4 here, but Sosa does a good job of not giving them the edge.
Yep.
And then we got Cubs. Really, you have to have that cornerback or defensive end, whoever has your outside responsibility, just hold, contain, and then you're counting on everyone else to come from the inside, and that's exactly what we had there. So Sosa held his ground on the edge, and then you had Turner and one of the linebackers come in and finish it up.
So big play right here, 3rd and 3. We need a big push by this D line right here.
3rd and 3 was where we forced the turnover earlier.
Under center, the hand to the fullback again. He's trying number 2. He breaks one tackle. He's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. 4th and 1. Great defense right there. It looked like the second effort he might get it, but the Cubs held, and so 4th and 1. Decision time for the Jackrabbits.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, no hesitation on their side. So, Rue, our district, we are District 6 in 2A Division 2. Rawls is from District 5, so everyone from District 6 is playing an opponent from District 5 tonight. So
4th and 1.
We'll talk more about that in a minute.
Gonna fake the handoff the misdirection. Number 20
there,
and the Cubs are there, and he stopped short.
No good.
Turnover on downs. He actually lost the
lost the 1 yard.
What a play!
We knew where they were going. They were going to take it to number 20, and the Cubs were there. Yeah, like you say, loss of 1. Just great defensive play. It looked like James Coleman may have been the one to come up and make the tackle there. So ball goes over on downs. Keep Rawls out of the end zone one more time. So here we go, Cubs.
Huge play right there, and then Jake just kind of watching the Rawls players' body language. They're kind of jawing at each other a little bit right now. You can tell we got them on the ropes. Let's put together a big drive right here.
You can be sure Rawls came into this game thinking they had the edge here, and so the Cubs are definitely convincing them otherwise so far.
1st and 10 for the Cubs from the 38. Gatlin guy, the quarterback keeper, now pitches out to Cole Turner. He's got a huge run. Cole's still on his feet across the 40, brought down about the 37-yard line. Beautifully played option.
I think maybe it was Colin Mason that had the block out here. So the A-back comes out, makes the block. Cole Turner cuts inside and picks up about 25 on the play. Probably gets all the way down to the 39-yard line.
Huge play right there. 1st and 10 for the Cubs. Ball's on the right hash. Cubs still going left to right on your radio dial. The wide side of the field is going to be opposite of me and Jake.
Which is the home side. So Coach Guy likes to run to the home side. Gatlin Guy, beautiful read there.
Yep, and he's going to pick up, looks like 7, so just on the quarterback keeper.
It looked like that play may have been designed to go to the outside, and they had a couple of guys run up the field. Gatlin just sees them moving up the field, cuts the ball straight up the field, and picks up a few, 5 yards on the play. So 2nd and 5 here for the Cubs.
Cubs kind of slowing it down just a hair, getting the play call in. We're under a minute to go in the first quarter. Cubs lead 7-0.
Maybe the last play of the quarter.
Guy pitch out to Colin Mason. Good block there on the outside. And he's
that's Cameron McCormick, but
Yep, McCormick,
nice,
I'm sorry.
Nice play by McCormick. He gets right to the line to gain. 1st down Cubs.
Good block out on the perimeter by number 10, Kyler Sosa right there. That was really what gave McCormick the extra room he needed to pick up just enough for the 1st down. So 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cubs lead 7-0. We got enough time to run another play or two. Ball's on the right hash, the near hash to me and Jake. Guy under center. Hands off to Rockmore up the middle. Need to get him involved. He breaks a tackle or two. He picks up, looks like 12.
Yep,
first down. Good hard run right there. He just bounced around like a ping ball, and they couldn't bring him down until 12 yards later.
So I'm pull up the bracket here. When we kind of get to the quarter break, we can talk about what the playoffs look like for all the teams in our area.
So game clock's down to 18 seconds. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1st and 10 for the Cubs. Guy under center. Goes right back to Rockmore. Breaks a tackle or two. It looks like he picks up a hard 5 yards. That should be it for the first quarter. Your Cubs have the lead 7-0 after 1. That's been a fantastic play game thus far. A turnover by the defense. A turnover on downs also by the defense, and then 1 impressive drive so far by your Cub offense, and now we're driving again.
That's right, Rue. What we've seen is so far throughout the season is offense has really, week after week been able to grind the ball. The defense has proved really strong at times, but then, we have a big play bust out or something that can really, hasn't been as consistent. And so in this game so far, the defense has been the key to the game. We knew coming in we could minimize our mistakes. Not turn over the ball, not make mistakes. Really, we've had 1 penalty, which was the false start penalty down at the goal line, but we made up for it with the touchdown. And then we've had really a defense really taking care of business. They've risen to the occasion so far this game. And so, exactly what we wanted to come out and do.
Fantastic start. Now it's going to be 1st and 5, or 2nd down and 5 upcoming for the Cubs after whenever we start the second quarter. We're going to flip in, so now the Cubs are going to be going right to left.
So we talked a little about the playoffs, Drew. So we are in Region 2. So in Region 2, you have our district, or I guess Rawls, which is District 5 all the way up to District 8. So So as you look at the how the playoffs shape up, the first place team in the district will play the fourth place team in the district that they're kind of partnered with. We're partnered 5 and 6, and so our first place team plays the district that Rawls is in, fourth place team, and we'll talk through what those matchups are here shortly.
So 2nd and 5. Now everyone's back on the field. Guy gets under center. Cole Turner goes in motion. Pitch out to Cole on the right side. He's got a seam. He's going to bounce it out. He's going to be in for the touchdown. Too easy. Great blocking. Touchdown, Cubs.
So Colin Mason with the block, Jose Olvera with the block, and then no one even came close to touching Cole Turner on that run.
Untouched into the end zone. Now the Cubs immediately line up in the swinging gate formation. 13-0. Cubs have the lead. Score on the first play of the second quarter. Looking to the sideline to see if we're going to kick it.
I expect we just kick it. Right?
Yep. And now here they moving back over to the regular line of scrimmage. They're going to line up. Cole Turner to kick it. Gatlin Guy to hold it. Cubs are set. The snap is high. It's down. And kick is up and good. So 14-0. Your Cubs have the lead. What a way to start. 2 very impressive offensive drives. Both of them going. The first drive went 80 yards. How long was that second one? That was about a 60-yard drive at least. And the Cubs are moving the football.
Probably. I think it was about the 30-yard line here. So ultimately what you really have so far is very solid defensive play by the Cubs and then just taking care of business on offense, just going all the way down the field. Rawls has to be over here in the huddle saying, what in the world is going on right now? Who are these Olney Cubs?
Yep.
So
we've come out and we've stunned them. And
yeah, we have, and that's exactly what we want to do. But now we got to continue to take care of it. We've talked. Coach Guy has said over and over again so far this year, we've been a kind of one of those tale of two teams type teams where we have some really great moments, but then also we have some moments where we just can't seem to keep it all together.
That's right.
And so
you got to keep the pressure on.
As we were coming into the game tonight, we were talking about how we have to have 4 good quality quarters of play. We can't give up a quarter, and so far we haven't done that. We've done exactly what we came out to do, which is take care of the business on defense, drive the ball down the field on the offense. And right now we're sitting 11 minutes, 54 seconds, just barely into the second quarter. Olney Cubs 14, Rawls Jackrabbits 0. Got to expect they're going to try to get the ball to number 20 somehow.
Jacob Hernandez just, kicks out of bounds, goes out of bounds about the 25-yard line. So
eventually they're going to make us re-kick.
Yeah. They're going to mark it out at the 26, so they'll mark it up to the 31.
If I was Rawls, I would make us re-kick.
It doesn't appear that they're going to. They're going to take – well, yes, they are going to make us re-kick.
Yeah.
Well, a little confusion right now.
Well,
can't tell what they're –
yeah, they're going to make us kick it
again.
Yep,
so they're asking us to re-kick. They're going to back us up 5 yards. But I like what we're doing. We're trying to keep it out of 20's hands. We're kicking it either to one of the other up backs, number 7 or number 2 on that far side over there. Last time we did that, they ran a little misdirection reverse to get the ball to number 20. They want Sergio Salinas touching the ball as often as possible.
Yeah, so, maybe what we try to do is kick it to the sideline, but on the field, as far down as we can get it on the sideline. But ultimately, we want to keep it away from Sergio. And if he has to run all the way across the field to get some sort of handoff, then that's the best case scenario.
Yep.
I think their style is, if they can, to probably try to take it to the center and do a little starburst type deal, which I haven't seen much of that in the last 20 years probably.
And this time just a high pooch, but it's going to bounce on the ground. And 24 makes a good play for Rawls because that could have been a lot of trouble, but instead they're going to have 1st and 10 at about the 43-yard line.
Cubs had a shot at that. It looked like the caught him a little off guard, but the number 24 made the smart play there for Rawls and was able to fall on it. But I like the kick there. The Cubs had a shot at getting that.
Yeah, no problem at all. So 1st and 10 for the Jackrabbits at their own 43-yard line. Here comes this Cub defense. They've played awfully hard so far. We've got to keep it up. Jackrabbits send the play call in from the sideline. Number 5, the receiver, gets it from the coach, runs it to the huddle.
Really, this game of momentum.
That's
we can't let them bust a big play. We just got to keep contained. Even if they get a first down, we just got to keep them under control here.
They pitch it out to number 20 on the sideline. He's got the edge. Here. He's still on his feet, still going all the way down to the 20-yard line. So there's a big play right there. He goes, 30, 35 yards or more. So big play there for Sergio Salinas just on the pitch out to the wide side of the field. They had the edge, and then this speed.
Sure. Yeah, and he's fast. He can get around that edge. But like we talked about, we can give him some plays. We just can't give him the big ones. And so that was a big one. Now we got to come back. Defense is stood up to the challenge so far. They've risen to the challenge. So here we go. Let's do it.
The ball's going to be on the right hash. The Jackrabbits are going left to right. Play clock's down to 7. They break the huddle, and they're getting to the line of scrimmage quickly. Snap it. They're going to hand it to 20 going across the left side of the formation. Nothing there.
Great defensive play by the Cubs. Gained them
maybe
a yard.
They shut that one down. It looked like a little confusion on the Jackrabbits just getting the play call in, and then
it was slow
the blocking. It just kind of looked sloppy, but the Cubs blew it up. 2nd and 9 up.
Yeah, they're a little rushed to get the snap off. It looked like they get to the line of scrimmage quick and snap quick, but I think they were not quite ready to go there.
So here we go, Cub defense, 2nd and 9. Ball in the middle of the field on the 20-yard line. And they jump. They're going to back them up 5 yards. It looked like false start on Rawls. 2 of their guys moved prematurely.
That's we gave up the big play, Rue, but the Rawls just seems to be a little out of rhythm there. So if we can keep them on their heels, keep them kind of guessing, keep them questioning what's going on, then that's exactly what we need to do.
Absolutely. So that's a big penalty. It's going to back them up 5 instead of 2nd and 9. It's now 2nd and 14.
But
let's go Cub defense.
Sergio Salinas is quick as a rabbit.
Yep.
Jackrabbit.
So Rawls right back to the line of scrimmage. Under center. Going to fake the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking for a man.
This time.
And he's overthrown. Good coverage there by Rockmore. And incomplete. So 3rd and 14 upcoming now for the Jackrabbits. They tried a little play action, but
catch us off guard. And Rockmore was there for it. It was overthrown. I mean, the receiver probably had a chance, but it was well covered by Giovanni. And, it would have been one of those. If he would have led him just perfectly, it could have been a touchdown. But when you're a team that never passes, it's hard to perfectly execute those types of plays. It is worth noting that Salinas, number 20, their key running back, he's kind of a slot look. If you're watching at home and you hear us keep talking about 20, you're going to expect him to be back there in that tailback position, but he's really not in a tailback type look. He lines up on the line of scrimmage on one side or the other and tries to get in motion. So Rawls calls a timeout right before the delay of game penalty. So the play clock was down to 0s, and so Rawls has to call a timeout. And another thing that you just like to see when a team's on the ropes, takes longer to get the play call in. You start seeing little mistakes, and those. You got a 5-yard false start penalty. Now you had to take a timeout to avoid the delay game. They're looking at 3rd and 14 here. If Cubs can get us a big stop here, then it could be a momentum changer.
Absolutely.
And if we especially get a big stop on 4th down, that would be 3 in a row.
Yes, sir.
And the Cubs can so far, Rawls has not had an answer for the Cub offense.
Nope.
And so not only are the players executing well, but the game plan is just working so far. Seems like every play call we call, our guys are out there on their blocking assignments. We've had great blocking by the receivers, great blocking by the A-backs, and the offense has really been able to just move the ball at will. So we got to keep that up, but it starts right here with another stop by the Cubs.
So big 3rd down, 3rd and 14 upcoming for the Jackrabbits. The ball's marked at the 24-yard line right in the middle of the field. They break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage quickly, puts number 20 in motion. They're going to pitch out to him on the left side. He's trying to get to the edge. Cubs got good containment over there. Just bring him down, wrap him up, push him out. Good job, Cub defense. Nowhere near the 1st down.
Nope.
It's going to be 4th and 9.
It looked like Jacoba had penetration, and he almost had number 20 tackled for a loss in the backfield, but he was able to just barely step over. And so 4-yard gain, 4th and 10 here for the Jackrabbits.
So they show to be going for it. So here we go, Cub defense. We need a big play right here, Jake.
That's right. We need a little hype music in the background.
Need a little hype music. Get us pumped up. Here we go. So 4th and 10. They get to the line of scrimmage. Little play action. Looking to throw. Screen pass over the left. There's a lot of room.
We got some Cubs there, though. We got some
wrap him
Cubs
up. Oh, and he gets the 1st down. Just barely picked up 12. So good play call there by the Jackrabbits and good execution. They needed 10. They got 12.
Yeah, misdirection. Passed it back across the formation. Really, the Cubs were there. That was just a good open field play over there. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line here for the Jackrabbits. So 8, that's a tough, 1st and goal from the 8, 9, 10. That's a tough set of downs. So, or not downs, but it's a tough position to be in. It's not like 1st and goal from the 2 or 3. So,
come on,
Cubs got to hold strong here on defense and try to keep them out of the end zone.
Bend but don't break here. Come on, Cub D. Jackrabbits get set. They're going to pitch out to number 20, trying to get to the right side. Not a lot of room to run. Just bring him down. He gets all the way down to the 4.
Yeah, that was a tough run there by 20. We had Cubs all over the place, and he was able to get some tough, hard gain yardage there. So
yeah, I thought we were going to have him down for no gain, and
yeah, I
he
did
was
too.
able to squirt around and
Second
wiggle his
goal
way
here
for
from the 4-yard line.
So come on, Cub D. Need a big play here, big play. Jackrabbits are going left to right inside the 5. Ball's marked on the 4-yard line. They break the huddle, go a little bit slow to the line of scrimmage. Now 22's under center. This time he's going to hand off to number 7, who's going to squirt in for the first Jackrabbit touchdown of the night. Touchdown Rawls on the 4-yard run right there by number 7, Zaya Riojas. So now, do they go for 2 or are they a kicking team? I know. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
They're going to go for it, yeah. I was going to ask earlier, what do we think they're going to do on the kickoff? Are they an onside kick type team? Do they try to kick it deep?
So the 2-point conversion try is upcoming. Ball's placed at the 3-yard line, right in the middle of the field. They break the huddle quickly, get to the line of scrimmage. Hand off to number 7. Cubs are there, wrap him up, bring him down. It's going to be no good. So 14-6 is going to be the score. Cubs are all over that one.
Rue, that's huge.
That
Defensive
is big.
stop is huge. As Cubs have seen throughout the year, those 1 and 2 points on the 2-point conversions add up.
Absolutely.
So the good defensive stop there by the Cubs. They bent. They bent by letting them get the touchdown, but they didn't break. So nice look there by the Cubs.
So now we just get the ball back, and we just got to go answer again, Jake, and continue to do what we've been doing on offense. Keep moving the ball with Guy and with Rockmore, with Melcher, with Turner. Sure. We saw Colin Mason get in it.
Yeah, Colin Mason scored a touchdown.
We've been using all of our weapons. Let's just keep giving what they take us. If they clamp down on the middle, then we run to the outside. If they're going to take away the outside, then just let our B-backs, our A-backs, just run it hard up the middle, pick up 4 or 5 every time, just like we did at Archer.
That's right.
And just chip away and control the game, control the clock, and control the momentum.
Yeah, the key is not making any mistakes here, Rue. We got to what we can't do is turn the ball over. Can't get behind the chains. Just got to keep, grinding away little by little. It's not glamorous, but it's working so far, and we got to keep doing that. So we got to see what Rawls does here on the kickoff. I have no idea what they're going to do. Are they going to try to kick it onside? They're going to try to pooch it. I don't know what to expect out of them.
We'll see. So they're going to be kicking from left to right. Referees marking the ball right at the middle of the field on the 40.
Looks like we have Sosa and Turner back deep. Next level is going to be McCormick and Coleman. McCormick and Mason. And then Keller Knight and Scroggum up kind of close to the 10-yard line to help with the potential onside or pooch kick.
Looks like kicking for Rawls is number 63, one of their big linemen, Daniel Flores.
He's a good-looking kid.
Yeah, he is. Just a sophomore. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
Wears the cowboy collar. You don't see that very often anymore. So he's going to line up to kick 5 yards behind the ball. I think he's just going to kick it deep, full steam ahead, and kind of the pooch kick to the right side, fielded at the 30 by Colin Mason. See what he can get on the left side. He's going to be across the 40 to the 41. Good field position upcoming for the Cubs.
Yeah, no complaints here, Rue. Great field position as the Cubs start the drive here.
So here we go. Cub offense is gathering around offensive coordinator Coach Fortner on the sideline. Going to get the play call there and probably go straight to the line of scrimmage.
Sure. Talked about games around the area. So our first place plays fourth place out of Rawls district, so that puts Archer City against Crosbyton. Archer City's up 28-0. I think that game was in Abilene at Shotwell Stadium. And then you have Seymour and Lockney tied up at 14-14, so that's the second and third place teams. So Rawls was ahead of Lockney in that district.
Quarterback keeper by Guy on the right side. Still on his feet across the 50, across the 45, down to the 44-yard line into Jackrabbit territory. Good 15-yard gain there on first down.
Yeah, nice carry there by Guy. It looked like they had a couple guys, and he just kept hopping along. And first down there for the Cubs after the 15-yard carry by Guy. So, and then the other game would be our fourth-place team playing the first-place team out of this district, which is Roscoe Quanah. Showing 14-9 is the score. I'm going to check another place and see if that's current.
Handoff up the middle to Melcher. He falls forward, picks up 3. So they're going to mark the ball at the 42-yard line. Cubs putting together a drive here. Checking in at the running backs. Got a fresh set of backs coming in. Giovanni Rockmore, Kyler Sosa, and Cole Turner all check in on the Cub offense.
Yeah, it's 14-9 Roscoe at the half over Quanah.
Twins right. Handoff to Rockmore to the right side. He's got some room. He's still on his feet, kicks it out to the right side. He's still on his feet, and then he's going to pick up about 14 yards right there. First down for the Cubs.
We could have gotten a block out of the right side over there. That could have been a touchdown.
Good run right there. Good vision by Giovanni. That he saw the room out to the right, bounced it out quickly, and then ran through a couple tackles and picked up a nice gain. So 1st and 10, balls at the 33.
That play was designed up the middle, and there were, Rockmore didn't really see anything there, and he popped it outside. I think he kind of caught that wide receiver out there off guard.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't expect an outside run there.
Now we got twins to the left, balls on that far right hash. Gatlin got this time on the left side. He breaks one tackle, breaks another, and he's going to pick up, looks like 8 or 9 yards there on first down. It's going to be second and 1.
I think that's 9, so 2nd and 1 Cubs.
Good run there by Guy. He's just hard to bring down. He runs through arm tackles. He's a good-sized kid, fast kid, and you've got to wrap him up because he's going to run through arm tackles all night long. 2nd and 1 upcoming for the Cubs. Melcher's in at the A-back. Guy on the quarterback keeper on the right side.
He's got room.
He had a seam all the way to the end zone. A shoestring tackle chopped him down, but not before he picked up a first down. That's going to move the chains. Ball's at the 18-yard line.
Again, Rue, it's just Cubs offense just moving the ball right down the field.
Yes, sir.
I don't think we've seen a play for less than 3 yards yet. So the key is just taking care of business, no turnovers.
That offensive line is controlling the line of scrimmage as well, getting a lot of push up front. Hand off to Melcher on the right side. He bounces around. He's going to pick up 5 on first down. We'll take that all day long.
I think they marked him about 7 maybe.
Oh, wow.
So,
a good spot, good hard run there by
maybe 6.
by Melcher.
So we're going to call it 2nd and 4 here for the Cubs.
Now checking in is Giovanni Rockmore at that A-back. Still got Cole Turner and Kyler Sosa in at your B-backs. Split out left and split out right. Ball on the right hash. Turner goes in motion, trying to draw the Jackrabbits off sides. They don't budge. 10 seconds on the play clock. Looking to adjust the play. Coach is sending in the audible. Guy back under center. Turner goes in motion again. Hands it off to Rockmore. Makes the slip move. And he's in for a touchdown. Beautiful run. Broke a tackle or two and then ran through another one. He goes all the way in.
That was a nice run there.
Beautiful run. Touchdown Cubs.
So, Cub touchdown, Rue. It's winner of this game takes on Albany.
Yep.
Versus the game going on right now is Albany versus Era. So the winner of that game will play the winner of this game. So hopefully the Cub-Albany rematch would be fun to have.
Cole Turner kick the PAT. Guy to hold. Kick is up and through the uprights. It is good. So 21-6, your Cubs have the lead.
Rue, I'm going to say the way the Cubs are playing right now, let's bring on that Albany Lion rematch.
Hey, I like it. Let's take care of business here. Keep the pedal to the metal. And we'll worry about Albany next week.
one game at a time.
Yes,
but I'm
sir.
just saying that
the
way we're playing right now. We're going to be hard to stop.
Yes,
so
sir.
What we got to do right now is get a stop on D.
Yep. So, get a stop. We got a heavy dose of Sergio Salinas last time, and you can expect that's what Rawls is gonna do again. He's their workhorse. He's their MVP, and now they see themselves backed into a corner, and they're going to give him the ball and see if he can try to claw their way back out of that. But we got to key in on him, make someone beat us. We got to gang tackle, get 11 hats to the football, and just keep flying around like we've been doing. Cubs playing with a lot of passion, a lot of heart, and they are all over the field flying around tonight.
6.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. So about halfway through the second quarter here. Olney Cubs 21, Rawls Jackrabbits 6.
So the Jackrabbits come out to receive the kick. Here come the Cubs from our sideline. We'll be kicking from right to left. Kicking for the Cubs is number 40, Jacob Hernandez.
Jacob Hernandez, yep. So Jacob is the JV quarterback, and also he's taken over kicking duties here as the JV's really come up to play all the varsity games. He's taken over the kicking duties, and he's done a great job.
Let's see what we do here. Another little pooch kick to right to number 63, makes a fair catch at the 40. So good play right there by 63. Good heads-up play just to call fair catch. And so good field position for the Jackrabbits, but I still like that approach of don't kick it to
keep it out of Sergio Salinas' hands and just I'd rather have a lineman catch it at the 40 than have Sergio Salinas catch it at the 30 at full speed.
You bet. And you never know what's going to happen when a lineman's trying to catch it and he sees those guys running at him. And but good play there. And now it's Rawls 1st and 10. Ball's at the 40. Ball in that left hash. Rawls going left to right, quickly to the line of scrimmage. They fake the handoff, play action, rolls right, looking to throw. Ball's up in the air. It's hanging there.
Coleman's going to get an interception right
James
there.
Coleman with the interception. He's got blockers in front of him. He's running out to the right side across the 50, across the 40, still on his feet to the 30. Being pushed out of bounds about the 29-yard line. Huge play right there on defense. Our second turnover of the night.
That's right. So going the other direction earlier in the game, Rockmore is over here. So now we get the side of the field where we see Coleman. Coleman's in coverage. Really, the guy was way behind him, but it looked like Coleman saw the duck coming out of the quarterback's hand. It was a terrible pass. Great coverage there by James Coleman. A really great heads-up play. Intercepts the ball. Return of about probably 25, 30 yards. No, okay, we're at the 30, so about 25 yards. So great play by James Coleman. Great blocking on the return, so great shape.
Great field position. Ball's at the 30 on that far right hash. Cubs go straight to the line of scrimmage. Melcher's in at the B-back. And there's going to be a timeout by Rawls before we take the snap. So the coach saw something he didn't like on his side. He calls timeout before he could snap it. So that's their second timeout of the half. 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Cubs leading 21-6 here in Sweetwater tonight.
That's right. And Rue had a couple people as they continue to hop on the broadcast. We have 161 viewers, by far the most we've had all year. I guess that's what happens when you play 2.5 hours from home.
Yes, sir.
But on a Thursday night, on a school night, and so and playoffs, yeah. But we can't broadcast the game live. I think it's the NFHS, National Federation of High Schools, or something like that, that has the rights to show the games if they're not picked up by Fox Sports. We can't broadcast the game. We can't show the game live, but we can bring it to you live with our audio broadcast, and you can see these lovely faces. Not really. This pales in comparison to the game, but we are happy to bring it to you and tell you everything that's going on as we go. And on that note, our sponsors tonight are the Pride of Olney 15-Yard Penalty Band, our season-long sponsor, Bob Hamill, the Scott and Gail Palmer family, Julie Lane Photography, and we've had other sponsors this year. Here's your sign, Yard Signs by Spencer Key, AJ Tree Service. We've had the car detailing. So we've had great sponsors this year, and we appreciate everyone sponsoring.
Hand off to Melcher up the middle on first down. He picks up 9. So 2nd and 1 now. Just a easy handoff up the middle. Great blocking up front. That O-line continues to just dominate that Roscoe D-line. We are getting such a great push up front. They're opening some huge holes for these running backs.
And Rawls has some big boys that on watching film you've seen on the defensive line, but I think we've got them so tired they've got their smaller guys in there, and we're just pushing them around at will. Melcher
go right back to Melcher on the left side. He's across the 10, makes a cut across the 5, all the way down, pushed out of bounds at the 2. Beautiful run there by Jonathan Melcher.
Like just controlling the line of scrimmage. Yeah. Rawls has no answer for our offense so far, and so again, what we just have to do is take care of business, not fumble the ball. Take care of the ball, because as long as we don't make mistakes, Rawls can't stop us.
Nope. They're going to mark it at the 1, I believe. They're still discussing. They're trying to say maybe did he step out of bounds.
There's a flag over here. The only thing I can see is the receiver on this side brushed the face mask of the cornerback. And I don't know if they're going to call some sort of illegal hands to the face. That's my only concern.
Surely not. They're going to call something on the Cubs. They're moving us back. Instead of the ball being at the 2, they're going to put it at the...
Yeah, it had no bearing on the play, and I would call it incidental. But I did see a hand in a face mask that worried me a little bit.
Personal foul, hands to the face. So is it 15 yards from the spot of the foul?
Spot of the foul, yep.
They had it marked at the 10, so that's going to move us back to the 25-yard line.
Yep. 26, I think.
So they're still marking it off here, and you are right at the 26-yard line. So costly penalty there, but it wasn't. It was one of those. We're going full speed, and just one of those things that happened.
And like I say, it was not at all, malicious. It wasn't blocking by the face mask, but I did see a hand in a face mask, and I didn't see the flag till the play was well over. But I was a little worried about it when I saw it.
So the referee's still sorting it out, but there's 5 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the second quarter.
But Rue, we've just got to do what we've done all night and answer here.
No big deal. We're going to end this drive in the end zone.
That's right. All we're doing is just taking more time off the clock before we score.
That's right. So it is going to be first down. So 1st and 10 at the 31. Ball's on the left hash. And now
I bet Coach
they're stopping the stopping the play again. Now the head referee's coming over to talk to the Rawls coach about something.
I don't know what Rawls could be upset about. They just got a 15-yard penalty for an incidental touch to a face mask.
They're probably arguing that it shouldn't be 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but I think the referees are going to say it was a first down, but it wasn't a dead ball foul, I guess. It was in the play. So the argument may be that it would be, but the chains, where we start at the 30? So did we pick up, I guess if they moved the chains, we got a 4-yard pickup maybe instead of being 1st and 10, it would be 1st and 14.
Yeah,
I guess would be,
but
if it wasn't a first, but
they got it explained to the coach.
But since it was a personal foul, I think that would be a dead ball foul. So, but I don't know.
Who knows? 1st and 10 is what it is at this point. So.
I don't know anything about being a referee. I just know how to be critical of them. So,
so here we go. Ball on the left hash. McCormick goes in motion. Gatling guy on the quarterback keeper. He's got a seam on the right side. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another across the 10 down to the 6-yard line.
That's exactly how you answer, Rue. That's exactly what you do. You get a big penalty there. You could easily get down on yourself, get set back, but instead Gatling guy takes it for about a 15-yard gain. 1st and goal Cubs from the 7-yard line.
Yep, official marks at the 7. So just quickly get it right back down there.
And we're going to hand it to Rockmore right up the middle.
Hand it to Rockmore right up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. He gets down to the 5, so picks up 2.
Yeah, kind of got his legs there. A couple-yard gain. 2.5 probably, so going to be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line here.
Checking in for the Cubs is 21 Cole Turner and number 7 Colin Mason.
Going to run option right to Turner.
Ball's somewhat in the middle of the field. Guy barking out signals at the line of scrimmage. Turner goes in motion. Handoff to Rockmore up the middle. He's chopped down at about the 2-yard line, so 3rd and goal from the 2.
63, the big kicker on the tackle.
Good hard hit right there.
Yeah,
Hit him low.
Hit him low.
Rockmore came in with the head of steam, too, on that.
Yep.
Game.
So 3rd and goal from the 2 here, so another 3-yard gain.
Just over 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. We go ahead when you got to punch this one in, Jake. We need it. So get the play guy in the center.
There's a big opening in the center again. Guy just needs to snap
and that's
and
exactly what he did. Jake, you are seeing these things about – you're like Tony Romo.
No, I don't know about that.
Perfect. Touchdown, Cubs. Gatling guy.
They did it to us down on this side of the field, and they did it again here. Just right open the middle. It looked like they tried to blitz the linebacker at the last minute in the hole, but when, there was 3 gaps worth, and Gatlin just chose to go opposite the linebacker.
So the Cubs lining up for the PAT. Cole Turner to kick it. Gatling guy to hold it. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. So that makes it 28-6. 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the second quarter. The Cubs continue the dominance over the Rawls Jackrabbits. Rawls is stunned over here. They don't know what hit them.
Everyone's sitting down on this side of the stadium.
Yeah, and they don't know what's going on, but it's rocking and rolling over there on the Cubs sideline.
Yeah, Rue, this is a just exciting game. The Cubs have really come out and just taking care of business. And, really, Rawls has had a few big plays, but for the most part, Cub D's been rock solid and hadn't allowed any big plays, and the Cubs offense has just been unstoppable. So got to keep that up.
Absolutely. Cubs are playing a good ball game. And
Rue, when you're in a game like this where your offense is really moving the ball at will, you're spotted 3 scores. You just got to take care of the ball. And even if, the defense has to know, hey, just don't give up any big plays, but it's okay. You have a little bit of cushion here. As long as the offense can continue to take care of business. You want big defensive stands. You don't want to give up big plays. But now we're in the mode of take care of business. Don't take big risks. Don't try to do anything flashy. Don't necessarily go for an interception if you can make a tackle. Not if it's way up in the air like Coleman's interception earlier. But you kind of start thinking about, we don't want to, as Kevin Keene said earlier, we need all gas, no brakes. But what you really have to do is minimize mistakes. And so far we've had a near mistake-free game, and we have to keep that up, Rue.
So Jacob Hernandez gets ready to kick it off for the Cubs. This time he kicks over here to the left side, goes out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, so they can take it at the 40 or the 39.
I would think
they can make a free kick. I bet they take it.
Yeah, at the 40. I bet they do. Let's see. They're
40 is a lot different than the 29 or 30 or whatever.
The other thing about kicking it out of bounds, it kind of becomes irritating and annoying probably on their end, and it disrupts their momentum. It doesn't allow for a big play.
Yep.
It's
39.
It's nothing flashy, but it's just kind of one of those things that, hey, we'll give you the ball at the 35 or 40-yard line because we trust our defense.
Yep.
And we're not going to risk kicking the ball to one of your big play guys and let them give you something that's going to give you some momentum.
That's right. Rex Pittman says it's been 21 years since a club
That's
playoff win in football. So let's reset that clock tonight with the big win here, Rue.
Absolutely. It's been long overdue. That Cub team of 2000, they were really good. 1st and 10 for Rawls. They hand off to number 20 going across the left side. He's looking for some room to run. Nothing there. No gain.
So, what you see over there is you see Taven Scroggum on the ground. You see Jordan Jacob out there. And the Cubs are really just plowing over those linemen that are supposed to be the lead blockers for 20. So, on that play, 20 just kind of ran into his lineman and laid down.
He did.
There was just nothing there because the Cubs just completely clogged that gap.
We just can't say enough about the O-line and the D-line right now. They are dominating this game.
I
mean, we keep talking about the running backs, and we're calling their names because they're making big plays. But these linemen on both sides of the ball are just controlling the line of scrimmage. Lots of push on both sides. 2nd and 10. Hand off to number 2. He's got a little seam brought down after a 12-yard gain. It's going to be a first down for Rawls.
Nice open field tackle by Cole Turner. Like you say, a 12-yard game first down, but again, Cole Turner, nice tackle in the open field. So it's going to be a first down, though, for Rawls at the Cubs' 47-yard line. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Cubs got to hold them. We don't want to let them score before halftime. Go in 3 scores up. That'd be huge.
Pitch out to number 20, coming to the right side, coming to the near side. He's got the edge.
We're there. Gatlin got on the tackle.
He picked up, how many are they going to give him?
Probably 7.
About 7 or 8. So
7 or 8, yeah.
Just ran the pitch to the wide side over here, and Cubs were in good position. But
the Cubs did a good job of extending the field. Keep pushing him, and so a guy comes from the safety position and makes the tackle. But 8-yard gain there for Salinas. That's really the main success you've seen out of Rawls so far tonight is taking Salinas all the way to the edge, trying to get the outside. Other than had kind of a dive look to number 7 a couple times, but trying to get way outside with Salinas has been where they've seen the most success.
2nd and 2, hand off to number 2 up the middle, the fullback.
Oh, nice tackling by the Cubs. Gatlin finishes it off, and he puts number 2 on his back.
Forward motion, they're going to give him the first down, but they tackled him behind the line of scrimmage and hit him hard. So, but it is enough for a first down.
Sure.
Ball's going to be marked at the 36-yard line, ball in the middle of the field.
Just under 3 minutes remaining in the first half here.
Clock is winding. Rawls has 1 timeout left in the first half. They get the play, and they get it right back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Number 20's in that T slot on the right side. They hand it to him on the misdirection, trying to go to the left side.
Cubs are there. Who's that out there? 21, Cole Turner on the tackle.
Turner, yep. Oh, be careful. Don't throw it.
It was a little late.
But no penalty.
It was okay, but continuation. It wasn't flagrant by any means. But
pushes him out of bounds, only picks up 3.
So going to be 2nd and 7 here for the Jackrabbits.
Good pursuit there that time by the defense.
Yep. It was a good defensive play.
So the Jackrabbits 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball's on the 34-yard line on the far left hash. This is typically when they run the sweep coming back towards us to the wide side.
The wide side of the field.
Number 20's in that
Or they may try to
pass
it here.
20 goes in motion. Hand off to number 2 on the right side. He's trying to bounce it
Gatlin
out.
Guy says, no, thank you.
And he picks up a minimal gain. Looks like maybe 1. Ran a long ways for 1 yard.
Gatlin's had a great game on defense so far.
Has.
He's going to be tired tomorrow, but he's playing that safety spot there in the middle, and he really stepped up and made the tackle there for about a 1 yard gain.
Big play. 3rd and 7. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Get a stop here, and the Rawls is really looking at kind of desperation.
Yep.
But I can't help but think they're going to pass here, Rue.
3rd and 7. Here we go to the line of scrimmage. Play action. You called it. He drops back to throw. Looks and the Cubs are there and for a sack. They bring him down. Jordan Jacoba is there. Donnie Welsh is there. Luis Marquez is there. 3 Cubs on top of him. What a play.
Great coverage in the secondary there, and really kind of will look like kind of a cheap play. Number 20 tried to pull Gatlin Guy down on the ground after he realized they were sacked for a big loss. The Cubs are going to call timeout.
So minute 33 to go, 4th and 15 upcoming for the Jackrabbits. What are they going to do? Ball's at the 40.
You know what that timeout there right there says? That says, we think we're going to stop you, and we think we can score again with a minute and a half here. So
we'll have 2 timeouts remaining as well, Jake.
Yep. So great tackle there, great sack in the backfield, and really great coverage. There was nothing downfield, which is exactly how I'm not going to call that a coverage sack because we had great penetration also, but because there was nothing there, and because that quarterback threw an interception earlier, he's thinking twice about just lobbing it up there, and that gives Marquez, Jacoba, Welsh a chance to swarm the quarterback for a big sack. So going to be 4th and 14, it looks like.
Yep.
On the 40-yard line, minute and a half in the ball game here. Big stop here for the Cubs, and the Cubs get the ball back. Let's
see what Rawls decides to do after the timeout. Are they going to go for it? Or are they going to come out in a punt formation? They're in the huddle right now.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to pass. I think we can go all in, count on the run. They're going to.
So they're going for it.
They're going to run the toss to 20, or they're going to try to fake the toss and run that dive up the middle to number 2.
So 20's in the slot over here on the right side. They're going to. Looking for the pass, looking to throw, running that screen play.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
Quarterback scrambling. He's going to see what he can get. Just push him out of bounds.
Who was that? Number 9, Cameron McCormick says, no, thank you.
Not anywhere
Number 50,
close.
Donnie Welsh comes and helps finish. About a 4-yard gain on the play. Ball goes over on downs. 22's getting up slow. Rawls is mad at each other. First down, Cubs.
Good defensive play there. Good coverage. They tried to run that screen play that they got us with early on in the game.
Going back the other direction. Cubs didn't fall for it again.
Nope. So tricked us once. Good for you, but you're not going to do it again.
So minute 21 left. Cubs come right back to the field. They say, we've got the momentum. Now we're going to shove it down your throat, and we're going to get the ball down the field. So
1st and 10.
So what do you do here, Rue? You run the option? Just run the Gatling guy option?
Just keep running the ball. We've been
got wide side of the field, which is our sideline. Coach Guy likes to run to our own sideline when he can, and so I think we run option right.
So Guy gets under center. Cole Turner goes in motion. Option right. Pitch out to him on the right side. Looking for a seam. He's going to pick up 6 on first down. That clock's ticking. A minute 13 to go in the first half. Cubs need to move with a sense of urgency here. Yep. We do have 2 timeouts.
I think we're going to try to get the first down, stop the clock, and then we'll use the timeouts after we move the chains.
And we can get a big play too. The Cubs get back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Guys getting under center. Colin Mason goes in motion. Quarterback keeper on the left side. He's still on his feet. And now he's across the 50, across the 40, across the 30. Breaks another tackle across the 25, brought down about the 21-yard line. Huge run by Gatling Guy.
Gatling Guy is just taking the 2 Rawls on both sides of the ball. Clock's going to stop. Rawls has a man down. Oh, you got to come off, number 3. Referee stopped the game for you. You got to come out.
They're going to let him stay.
They're going to let him stay.
No, here he comes. He's coming off.
I don't like that.
But they did stop the clock. We didn't have to burn a timeout, but now the clock's winding.
Number 3 throws his helmet on the ground. He's either hurt or mad, maybe both.
Cubs back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, and looked like Cubs.
We weren't quite set.
Yeah, we were.
That'll stop the clock.
So we still have our 2 timeouts. It's going to back us up 5 yards. Cubs. Referees are still kind of sorting it out. They're saying no. We called a timeout before the play. So I think the Cubs. I think Coach Fortner saw that we weren't set and wisely called the timeout before we could snap it. So that saves us the 5 yards, but it does cost us 1 timeout.
Looks like the ref gave us the penalty also.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh. Well, yep, you're right. So
maybe we're going to try to call the timeout, draw up 2 plays, run a play, and then use the timeout if we have to.
We're getting close to field goal range for Cole Turner.
That's true.
So
maybe save that timeout to send in the field goal team.
But being at the 30, balls at the 27-yard line, we're still in striking range.
Without a doubt.
The way this offense has been moving the ball tonight.
I think you I just think you run the option. Yep. The ball's on this hash. Run the option to the right again.
Go to that wide side towards our sideline.
Put Turner over here at the A-back on this side.
Yep.
Now we got McCormick over here.
We got McCormick and Kyler Sosa at the A-backs. Rockmore's in at the B-back. Option with McCormick over here. I'll take that all day. A lot of space over there. Got a split out right and a split out to the left.
Referee, Coach Guy's saying, hey, why did you move the ball? We called timeout, which is exactly what we were wondering.
Yeah.
Coach Guy's saying, I called timeout.
Yeah. But to no avail. They're marking it back, so 1st and 15.
I have a feeling they wouldn't have taken that timeout if they knew that's what the referees were going to do to them.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, we're gonna go score anyway, Rue.
Yeah, let's get in the end zone. Here we go. Guy under center. Option to the right, just like you said. Pitch out to McCormick. He's got a seam.
McCormick's
He's
got
across
room.
the
He's got
15,
room.
across the
First
10.
down, and he's just shy of the goal line.
Brought down about the 4, so the Cubs are going to take a timeout. Or no, we're going to line
Yeah,
up,
just get
clock
the line of
stop.
scrimmage.
They'll wind it once we get set. Everybody get set. We quickly go again. Hand off to Rockmore, trying to get in the end zone, pushing, guys.
Yeah, you're
They're
going
to mark him at the
now.
2.
Guys saying, get back to the line of scrimmage. Run the play, run the play.
Clock's still running,
Just run
15 seconds. Keeper. Get it set, 13 seconds. We got one timeout, down to 10. Guy under center.
Just go up the middle.
Just Gatling guy on the quarterback keeper, and he's in for a touchdown with 5 seconds to go. Beautiful execution.
There was nothing there.
Nothing there.
I don't know if Rawls wasn't ready or they just gave up, but there was nothing there. Gatling guy just takes it right over the left side. He could have taken it in. Rockmore could have taken it in. There was nothing there.
They were not set, and just again, Rawls has just been stunned. Like in a boxing match, we came out and just hit them, and now they have never recovered. So Cole Turner lines up to kick the PAT. Gatling guy to hold. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. Beautiful kick, 35-6. Your Cubs have the lead. 5 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's been all Olney tonight.
That's right, Rue. All gas, no brakes so far. So, Rue, I can't be any – I'm just as proud of having 5 scores, 35 points on the board. That's 7 extra points. That's just taking care of business in all aspects of the game. The defense has played great. Jackrabbits only have 6 points, just 1 touchdown. They couldn't get the 2-point conversion when the Cubs stuffed them. And then the Cubs have scored 5 touchdowns, and they've made the extra point on each one. And the Rawls fans are headed to the concession stand or home, one of the two.
I mean, it is just dead over here. We're sitting on the home sideline. Everybody is sitting on their hands. They're bundled up. They don't know what happened. And then you look across the field, and it's just pure pandemonium over there.
That's right. You got a little student section down by the sideline. You got some ladies over. It looks like cross country or track or something with the flags. Running around. Cubs are having a good time over there.
Absolutely.
You have the composers of the past. For the band show over there watching the game too.
That's right.
And I don't know who they are, but the big signs.
Probably Beethoven.
Yeah,
probably one I know. Or Bach.
Yeah.
I wonder what we do here. 5 seconds. Don't kick it out of bounds.
Kick
just
it off the chest of one of these linemen right here.
Squib it right up the middle. Go make a tackle. So we kind of kick it.
Onside kick look, and the Cubs might get the ball.
Ball's still on the field.
We got to get a tackle.
That's going to be the last play. Clock winds down. So that kick worked perfectly.
That was
took a beautiful bounce. And then, so that's halftime, and it has been all Olney tonight.
That's right.
And the Cubs are getting the crowd pumped up as they head to the locker room.
That's all Cubs, no Jackrabbits tonight so far.
You cannot have asked for a better half. That is the best football we've played all year. The best football we've played in the last 4 years under Coach Jody Guy.
Yeah, without a doubt. Just 2 solid quarters. We're going to go into the half. We got to come out and do it again. So 7 visits to the end zone, or 5 visits to the end zone. Let's do it again and get 5 more. But really taking care of business, and we got to just come out in second half and do it more.
So halftime, we can't really flip our computer because of the glare. You won't be able to see anything. There's 24 minutes in the halftime, so we'll be back in exactly probably less than 24 minutes to get everything up and going. But
I'll try to find maybe a screen graphic or something we could pull up just to get something on the screen. And like I say, Cubs 35. Rawls Jackrabbits 6, and so we're going to take a 20-minute break for halftime. We'll be back with the second half. Go Cubs.
Well, Cub fans, there's about 2 minutes left in halftime. Both bands have finished playing. Both teams are back out on the field getting stretched, but what a first half that was. Got the studio audience coming in, the live broadcast. Is getting cold out there, guys?
We're going to let them warm up a little bit.
You wore shorts to a chilly ball game.
These guys are, you got to question the wisdom there.
That's right. Welcome to the VIP booth up here. You got anything to say to the listeners?
Go Cubs!
Hey, there you go. You heard it here first. We'll let you guys take over the mic second half.
I'm good. I don't know about that.
But Jake, I was just got it all fired back up. I think it's all correct, but just saying what a half that was.
That's right, Rue. We Cubs have done exactly what we came out and hoped to do, which is put some here, let's turn it up about right there, yeah. So come out, take care of business, take care of the ball, no turnovers, forced turnovers on defense. 4 turnovers? Rawls had 4 turnovers in the first half?
We had, two turnover on downs, and then the fumble and the interception. So really just 2 turnovers, but 2 turnovers on downs as well. But
so just 6 points on the board for Rawls, 35 on the board for Olney. So
again, that defense has played.
That's right. It came to play tonight.
Great. Offense, obviously 35 points in the first half, 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, moving the ball at will. And really got to credit the offensive and defensive line. They are controlling the line of scrimmage. They are enforcing their will on the Ralls Jackrabbits and opening up some huge holes for these running backs and for Gatling Guy. And then defensively, we're just not letting them get anything going.
That's right, Rue. The defensive front's come to play, and then the secondary's done a good job in coverage, given the we had a couple completed passes, but really once they kind of caught us off guard on the pass play, the secondary's been done a good job in coverage. The defensive line's been doing a good job of getting pressure and had a sack, we forced a pass, and then also we had the big interception.
So, we got the big – I'm sorry. Even though I got the big lead, 35-6, we get to receive the kickoff. We've got to keep the foot on the gas and keep this thing going. We can't give Rawls any kind of hope, any kind of momentum, or think that they can get back in this ball game. It was all only first half, and we got to have a repeat of that in the second half and just go ahead and put Rawls away and send them packing and send them home. They're going to kick off. It's going to be interesting to see if they try anything creative here. Are they just going to kick it deep? Or are they going to try an onside kick of some sort?
I can't help but think when they're lining up the tee. This is straight onside the whole way.
We got to be prepared for it all. We kind of have our hands team up there. Back deep to receive. They do kick it deep. It's going to be Cole Turner and Kyler Sosa. Number 63 for Rawls. He's that defensive lineman with the cowboy collar. Daniel Flores to kick it. He's a sophomore. See where he goes with it right here. Second half is underway. Just kind of a rolling kick. Cubs fall on it. Colin Mason, great play right there. It's going to be good field position at the 39-yard line for the Cubs.
That was really good heads-up play on the front row by Cy Dixon. It was running at him, or you're rolling at him, but it had a pretty good speed on it. He moves out of the way, lets it get to the second level. He turns around and blocks. Colin Mason falls on it easy. Cubs get the ball first and 10, 39-yard line. So great field position. Kind
of one of those heads-up plays by Cy Dixon. It's not going to show up on the stat sheet or really catch many people's eye, but if he goes for that ball and accidentally bobbles it or something, then they recover it, and then all of a sudden they get a little momentum. But instead, our ball, here we go. Hand off to pitch out to Cole Turner on the right side. Swarm of Rawls Jackrabbits there to bring him down right at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
So clearly Rawls went in at halftime, and they said, hey, we got to find a way to stop the option. They had lots of guys out there trying to prevent the option. So what are we going to do now? We're going to run the veer to the inside, and if they're gonna play the option heavy, we're going to make them pay for it with misdirection or up the middle.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Cubs. Cubs going right to left, ball in that far right hash. Guy back under center. Mason goes in motion, hands it to Melcher this time. He's chopped down after about a gain of 1.
Number 63, the kicker. Nice tackle there.
So the Rawls defense has a little life going. Now the fans on this side of the field trying to get behind them, trying to get something to cheer about here for the Jackrabbits.
Football is a little bit of a chess match, right? So you have the Olney Cubs really dominated on offense in the first half. So the Rawls coaches make adjustments at the halftime or at the halftime break. So now the Olney's going to see what those adjustments look like, and then we'll figure out how we can take advantage of them.
3rd and 8. Cubs, a little misdirection option. Pitch to Kyler Sosa. Nothing there. He's tackled for a loss by number 63. So the Cubs, 4th and long. We're going to have to punt.
This will be the first punt of the game for the Cubs. But like I say, you expect a little bit of this coming out of the half after adjustments, but the Olney coaching staff knows our offense is an offensive numbers and strategy. So we're going to see what they give us and or what they're giving us with their new defensive look, and we're going to take advantage of it on the next drive.
Yeah, but defense is going to have to come out and make sure that we step up. We can't let up. That's the only thing. We
Sure.
got to continue to put 2 more quarters together and keep the pedal on the metal.
That's right. The big first half doesn't mean anything if you can't take care of business.
Great
in the second.
punt by Cole Turner. And
Oh,
then
touch
takes
it. Ooh.
Takes a great roll, and it's going to be brought down at about the 15-yard line. So
that was almost a dangerous play by number 2 there. He was kind of running backwards, chasing the ball, and if he would have touched it, the Cubs were there. Great punt by Turner.
Flips the field there. He punts it from our 30-yard line all the way down to they're going to mark it at the 15-yard line.
All right, see you guys. Our producer, Chad Edgington, heading out. Appreciate all the work he's done for us this year. We appreciate our sponsors, our season sponsor, Bob Hamill. Also, Julie Lane Photography, the Scott and Gail Palmer family are our sponsors for tonight. So we appreciate all of our sponsors throughout the year.
So here we go. The Cub defense gets another shot. Or the first shot of the second half. Rawls breaks the huddle. Pitch out to number 20, running towards us on the right side. He's trying to get to the corner. He's got the edge. Going to be pushed out of bounds. Good gain there on first downs. Could be enough for a first.
Yeah,
so,
Rawls is they're doing what we knew they would try to do here in the first half too, trying to get 20 to get to the edge. We got to get outside contain. We got to hold our own and let the tacklers come from the inside out. Rawls I would argue, did a better job of blocking it there than they did in the first half. Maybe they've got some playoff jitters out of the way, and now they're going to try to start doing what they came to do.
So 1st and 10 for the Cubs. Ball is marked at the Rawls 28-yard line. Number 20 is in the slot on the left side. He comes in motion. They're going to pitch it to him on the right side. There's a big room over here.
Big hole.
Big hole, and he's going to go
Not
all the
sleeping.
way for a touchdown. He's still on his feet across the 20 and the 10. He's in for a touchdown. So that's about a 72-yard touchdown scamper by Sergio Salinas. And Rawls comes out, gets a quick stop on defense, and then a quick score on offense.
Yeah, Rawls answers, don't they, Rue?
Yep.
So, but we expected a little of that, but we can't let up, Rue. We had all the momentum in the first half. The Jackrabbits got some momentum with the defensive stop, and then now with the score. So we got to just take care of business and keep them out of the end zone here on the 2-point conversion.
Yep.
And then
get our offense
score
going
on
again
offense.
and put together a nice long drive, eat up some clock, and go get in the end zone.
Yeah, the offense is going to have to take care of business on this next drive.
So 2-point tries upcoming. Gets under center. Now he backs out. And looked like there was they want to move it from the middle of the field over to the left hash. So now they got the wide side over here to the right. Got to assume they're going to be tossing to number 20 coming this way.
Sergio Salinas coming this way, I feel sure.
He goes in motion. I think the Cubs jump. They pitch out to number 20 on the right side. He's going to be in for the 2-point conversion, so they'll waive off the penalty. The PAT is good, so now it's going to make it 35-14. Olney has the lead, but Rawls with the fast start to start this second half.
You know, really, the Cubs got the ball to start the second half. You know, what we wanted to come out and do is score right away, put some points on the board. Instead, it's 3 and out. Rawls gets the ball back, scores quick. So Cubs get another shot here to try to burn some time off the clock, take care of the ball, go down and score. But the Cubs have to answer with the score here, Rick.
Yep. This is kind of that next step. We had a great first half and played really, really well. We got a big lead now. We got to be in our maturity and growth as a team to say, okay, how do we play with the big lead? We can't get complacent. We can't let our guard down. Rawls wants to come back and try to make this a ball game, but go back to do what we did in the first half, run the ball, control the line of scrimmage, just eat up the clock, get 4 or 5 yards, get first downs, and let's go get in the end zone.
As Coach Gus talked about, we've been a tale of two teams a lot of times during the year this year. So we were a great first half team. Now we got to be a great second half team. We can't play a great first half and then roll over here in the second. So we got to take care of business. Looks like they're lining up to kick this time instead of onside kick. So maybe with the touchdown, they like the direction they're going here. So the Cubs need to try to get a big return here and get ready to drive down the field.
So number 63 lines up to kick. He does just kick it deep this time. It's going to be fielded right at the 20-yard line by Kyler Sosa. He cuts up the middle. Now he's out to the right side. He's got some room. He's still on his feet. Bounces out to the right side, still going across the 50. Down to the 45. Almost to the 40-yard line. Great return right there by Kyler Sosa.
Great return by Sosa all the way down to the 43-yard line of the Jackrabbits. So finally tackled by number 20, Sergio Salinas. He's definitely the the key to the team for the Rawls Jackrabbits. So
that's one way to answer right there.
right.
To get a big return and kind of take away any momentum the Jackrabbits had. Now we get good field position already in Jackrabbit territory. Let's put it together and go get in the end zone. Balls on the 44.
40-yard return is a great way to get some momentum to carry into a drive. So we got the ball here in their side of the field. Let's put some points on the board.
So quarterback keeper on the left side. Guy's going to pick up maybe 3.
Yep. Ball
kind of brought over from that right hash about to the middle of the field, so 2nd and 7.
So far, I think every tackle this half has been made by number 63, that kicker, that sophomore linebacker. So we got to get a hat on him, and we get him blocked, and we can bust some big runs here.
Yep.
So I don't know if they've made an adjustment where he's kind of spying the quarterback or spying the ball, but he's playing that strong side linebacker, and he's really made the difference so far in this half.
They're going to call it 2nd and 8. Pitch out to Cole Turn on the right side, trying to see what he can get. Runs hard, picks up maybe 3. So we got 3rd and maybe 5 coming up for the Cubs.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're running the option as aggressively this half. Trying to maybe get around the outside. We just got to go and get up the field and get what we can get on the option here. So they're bringing guys on pressure from the outside, forcing Gatlin to pitch it sooner. So when the pitch is made, we got to get up the field and get all the yards we can get.
Rockmore's in at the B-back. Gatlin guy keeps it on the left side. He's got a big hole. His shoe flies off. He's still on his feet across the 20, across the 10, all the way in for a touchdown. A 39-yard touchdown run by Gatlin guy with one shoe.
Gatlin guy,
what a way to answer.
Rudy, like I was saying earlier, the coaches are going to find a way to take advantage of what Rawls is doing. So Rawls has made some adjustments on defense, and they like what they saw with the quarterback keeper on the option. So Gatlin guy loses a shoe at about the 30-yard line, runs 30 yards with no shoe on, and takes it in for an Olney Cup touchdown.
Huge play right there. It's 3rd and 6. The Rawls crowd is on their feet trying to get a big stop, and we go 34 yards into the end zone with a touchdown. Guy to hold the PAT, Cole Turner. The kick is up and good. Great hold right there by Cole Turner. The snap was low, but he fielded it and got it on the tee, and Cole Turner kicks it through, makes it 42-14. That's the way you respond. That's the way you answer.
That's right. Did Gatlin get a shoe back on to hold, or did he go ahead and do it with no shoe?
Yeah, he got his shoe back on, so that shoe flew off and went about 10 yards, didn't it? And then
it really seemed like, Rudy, that's how you respond. That's how you answer back. You really saw a lot of excitement building over here on the Rawls sideline after they scored. Then they put in the 2-point conversion. It was headed back to the kick, and really saw the Rawls energy building over here. Huge Kyler Sosa return, and then Gatlin guy punches it in for an Olney Cup touchdown. So Olney Cup's 42, Rawls Jackrabbits 14.
Kind of takes the wind back out of the Rawls cells. So now defensively, we got to step up and make some stops and really make them work for any and everything that they try to get here.
So we gave him Spencer Keys says shoeless Gatlin guy.
Yeah.
So we gave him 1 score in the first half. Now we've given him 1 score in this half, and let's not give him any more.
That's right.
And they scored early in the first half too, and so let's shut them down the rest of the half.
It's 8 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Got a lot of people tuned in tonight. Appreciate everyone watching. Got a great crowd here that came all the way to Sweetwater, and they've been on their feet. It looked like the whole game.
Yeah, a lot of energy over on the Olney Cubs side whenever we went over at the half. So high kick is going to be fair caught, or they're going to call for the fair catch.
Two guys,
that was dangerous. I like that. You know, 24, number two calls the fair catch, comes up, tries to catch it. Number 24 is going backwards and makes the catch, but those are the types of plays that just as easily pop loose, and the Cubs can fall on it. Jacob Hernandez done a really good job of kind of kicking it where we've looked for him to kick it tonight. So done a great job on the kicking duties.
So the Rabbits will take over 1st and 10. They're going to mark it at the 37-yard line. So we got a heavy dose of Sergio Salinas last time. I wouldn't expect anything different here, Jake.
He's on the slot on the far side. I'm sure they're going to run it to him this direction. Question is how far.
Inside buck sweep,
handoff to him
kind of misdirection. He's going to pick up maybe 7 on first down, ball in the middle of the field, taking all the way to about the 43-yard line.
Mark at 6, so that's going to be 2nd and 4 here. Nice, tough run by Salinas. The Cubs did a good job of being in the right spot, kind of collapsing on the tackle, but Salinas gutted out a few extra yards there at the end of the run. So it's going to be 2nd and 4 here for the Jackrabbits.
Jackrabbits going left to right. They get to the line of scrimmage quickly. Number 20 goes in motion. Inside handoff to number 2. He's got a little seam on the right side.
Dixon, down. Nice tackle there. So
not before he picks up the first down right at the 50.
So the Cy Dixon coming across the formation, make tackle. Like you said, it was about a 6-yard game probably, but he came from that far side linebacker, came downhill, made a nice tackle on the ball carrier. So 1st and 10, Jackrabbits from midfield.
Ball's on that right hash. They go quickly, pitch out to number 20, going to the wide side to the left.
Oh, Cole Turner
had
there.
a hand on him, trying to bring him down, but slowed him down.
You know, that was smart. If Turner held on, it would have been a horse collar.
Mm-hmm.
He slowed him down a little, let go, let his teammates come make the tackle, gain of 2. Turner slows him down, but you know, at first I was thinking don't let go, but that would have been a 15-yard penalty if he held on. So heads up play, maybe intentional, maybe not. Either way, gain of 2, or maybe I guess a gain of 1. Going to bring up 2nd and 9 here for the Jackrabbits.
Good defensive play there. Now the ball's on that far left hash on the 49-yard line into Cub territory. Down to 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jackrabbits break the huddle straight to the line of scrimmage. They go quickly. Inside handoff to number 2. Bounces out to the left side, trying to see what he can get. The Cubs are there. They're going to bring him down after about a gain of 4 or 5. So it's going to bring up 3rd and probably 4.
Look at all those hats to the ball, Rue.
Yes, sir.
You know, I would say we've seen better gang tackling, team tackling than we've seen all year from the Cubs. Harveys are listening from Shiner, cheering for the Cubs. When I was over on the other side of the field, Bridget said that her family was all going to be cheering, Coach Guy's wife, so Coach Guy's in-laws. So appreciate everyone tuning in, especially families of the coaches and players, and in that case, both.
3rd and 5, hand to
Luis
20.
Marquez in exactly the right spot. And, man, 20 guts out some hard yardage there, but Marquez was there to blow the play up. I thought he was going to strip the ball there for a minute.
They pick up 1, but that Cub defensive line was in the backfield, causing havoc. Great job right there. 4th and 3 now upcoming for the Jackrabbits.
I thought Luis Marquez, he blew that play up, and I thought he was about to have the strip. So great play there. 4th and 3, is that what it is?
Yep.
4th and 3 from the 43-yard line. Jackrabbits going to go for it.
Big
I can't help but think
here.
we're going to see some Sergio Salinas around the outside. So
kind of ball is not on the right hash here, but there's the wide side's definitely to the far side over there. See what they do. Salinas comes in motion, pitch to the near side.
Gets the call. Oh, Cubs are there. But
wrap him up, bring him down. Yep, he's going to get just enough for a first down, so that's going to move the chains and keep the drive going. Number 20 is a little slow to get up. Kind of got a look like a shot right on his thigh there.
Right. Did exactly what we expected him to do. The Cubs doing a good job of getting there. Didn't give up a big play, but they did give up the first down. So going to move the chains.
Mark it right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 Jackrabbits, 35.
And the thing about this right now, too, is the Cubs are making them work. We're eating up a lot of clock. We're right down to 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jackrabbits hurry to the line of scrimmage as always. That's their MO.
Those big
inside handoff, and there's 3 or 4 Cubs there. Taven Scroggum, Donnie Wells. Who else? Luis Marquez, and then is that Jacoba?
Blew it up.
No, that was
Taven Scroggum really on the big play there, wasn't it? So,
great play.
You know, I was starting to say, but the play, no, Scroggum was on the sideline. That was someone else.
That was number 9.
Number 9, Cameron McCormick. I started to say, but I didn't have time. But the Rawls offensive line is very slow to the ball. They're tired.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they do the sprint to the line of scrimmage, and they're tired getting there. And our defensive line is just plowing right over them. Again, controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to pass here.
To throw.
There's no one there.
A lot of pressure on him. And he winds up and throws over to the left side.
Great defense.
They're gonna
come on.
He didn't turn around and he face guarded him, so they're going to call that each and every time. We were there. He just needed to turn around and look for the ball and make a play.
Yeah, got to make a play on the ball. You know, that's McCormick. That's a freshman out there. I think he thinks he was in great coverage, and he was in exactly the right spot. But when you see that wide receiver's eyes get big, you got to turn and at least try to make a play on the ball instead of the face guard. So
that's going to give them 15 and a first down.
You know, I wasn't sure the quarterback was going to get the ball off. The Cubs were in great pursuit of the quarterback, or great blitz.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's from the line of scrimmage. 10-yard penalty, probably 10 yards first down.
15-yarder. So they're going to take it all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Man, that was 3rd and long. No, it was 4th and long, wasn't it?
No, that
was 3rd.
Oh, it was a first down. I thought they just got in a fresh.
That's right.
Fresh down.
So Salinas had just run the first down, got up a little slow, and so that was first down.
So they're going to mark it officially at the 21-yard line.
We're going to get on the app and update the score. It looks like on Dave Campbell's it's not up to date.
So Rawls hurry into the line. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Kind of a different formation here. They got trips to the left. Salinas in the lone running back in the backfield. A lot of confusion on the Rawls side, and the Cubs are going to take a timeout. we didn't like what we saw or we weren't lined up correctly. So the Cubs wisely take a timeout. Coach Powers calls it, gets his defense to come over. I like that call. Let's just kind of take it.
It's a pretty big play right now, Rue.
Yeah.
It's sometimes worth the timeout to be in the right spot and be ready for what's coming at you.
That's right.
So let's look at some scores around the district and around the area. It looks like Roscoe and Quan are almost coming to a close. Roscoe up 38-16 with 2:49 remaining in the ballgame. That game started at 6 tonight out in post, so that one's a little ahead of everyone else. Archer City 56, Crosbyton 0 in the third quarter. Seymour 35, Lockney 14, so that one's a lot closer than some might have thought. And then Albany, who will play the winner of this game, is up 62-0 over Era.
Wow.
So also games around there. Holidays up 42-12 over Jacksboro. Let's see if we can look at some other scores from around here. A lot of Thursday night games.
Yeah. Right? It feels like a Friday, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does feel like a Friday. We're going to have to get up and go to work and school tomorrow, and it won't feel like tomorrow we'll be feeling it.
It'll be a late night.
That's right.
So 1st and 10 for Rawls. Ball's at the 21-yard line after the penalty. And then after the timeout, they come out in their normal formation. They hand off to number 7 going to the left side, trying to see what he can get.
Oh,
he breaks
it's a hold, though.
Yep, so he goes in for a touchdown, but there is a flag. This one should be coming back. It looked like a blatant hold.
They should get a 15-yard penalty. They threw the holding penalty at the Rawls offensive lineman there, and then the Rawls guys kicked the flag out of the way. Seems like it should be unsportsmanlike, but so now that's going to be a holding call. That's going to be
the chop block on Rawls, so that negates the touchdown. And they will replay first down. They'll mark them off a 10-yard penalty, so that's going to move them back to the 31-yard line.
The score,
it's a 15-yarder.
Yeah, it's 15-yarder.
Oh, wow. Okay, even better.
The score is Olney Cubs 42, Ralls Jackrabbits 14. So if you're just tuning in, 155 viewers. So I appreciate everyone watching tonight. Sorry we can't show you the game, but at the same time, we're glad you're tuning in and listening, so we can keep track of the action. So Olney Cubs looking good here. So 1st and 25. Is that right? 25? It still says, yeah, 10, yep. 1st and 10 plus 15 yards. So 1st and 25 here for Rawls after the penalty. So number 7 was able to get a big run in for a touchdown. Now Rawls is going to have to call timeout. I think they're about to be facing delay a game.
Yep. So the play clock was almost down to 0, so they burn a timeout. So that's their first of the half.
That's right.
4:23 to go in the third quarter. It's been all Olney, 42-14 so far overall tonight. But in the second half, Rawls has scored quickly in their opening drive. The Cubs responded nicely, went down and scored quickly. And now Rawls is putting together a long drive, eating up a lot of clock. They ran in for a touchdown, but it was called back due to a chopping penalty. And so now instead of a touchdown, it's 1st and 25.
On the touchdown 36. That was called back, it looked like the Cubs were in good position there. And then all of a sudden, number 7 just kind of squirts out.
Yeah.
So fortunately, a touchdown gets called back. I was looking at other scores kind of in the Division 2, 2A Division 2, which is what we're in. Also, games that would kind of potentially impact us. Munster up 41-7 over Cross Plains in the third quarter, and Windthorst 47, High Coast 7 in the third quarter. So our neighbors Newcastle won tonight, 56-14. So
go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.
So after the timeout, we're back on the field. 1st and 25. Ball's marked at the 36-yard line in Cub territory. Rawls going left to right here. Ball on the right hash. Trips to the right. Unique formation. They're looking to throw. A lot of pressure. Trying to get in his face.
Cole Turner there putting pressure on it.
He's just going to throw it away. Incomplete pass. The quarterback didn't have a lot of time and had a lot of Cubs
good
in
pressure.
Hot pursuit.
Yeah, so Noah Enriquez and Cy Dixon in pursuit. Cole Turner applying the pressure. And at first I thought that was a high interception potential, but the quarterback threw it out of bounds because there were Cubs all over in coverage. Quarterback was rushed to throw. So great coverage by the secondary, great pressure and pursuit by the defensive line. Ball falls incomplete. 2nd and 25 here for the Jackrabbits. Salinas on this side, the wide side, the other side. He's going in
pitching
motion.
Out to him.
No, Enriquez knew what was going. Jacoba was there. And, Gatlin Guy.
Forces him out of bounds. A big hit right there. So it's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Was that Gatlin? Yeah, it was Gatlin. Rue, it has made a noticeable impact having Gatlin Guy at that free safety position tonight. He's going to – everyone's going to be tired tomorrow. But, he's
He's been all
holding
over
down the quarterback duties, and then I don't think he's left the game yet at that free safety position. But he's done a great job of, whenever it looks like a run might break loose, Gatlin comes down in pursuit from that safety position and knocks him out of bounds. So
3rd and 22.
3-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, ran a long ways for 3 yards.
Yeah.
3rd and 22. They're going to look to throw, and then Donnie Welsh is right there to bring him down.
Luis Castillo.
Oh, Luis Castillo. Yeah. I'm sorry, I thought it was Donnie.
Yeah,
what a play.
Yeah, the quarterback, he took the snap, turned his back to the field, kind of running back to set up to pass, and Luis Castillo was completely unblocked or broke off his block, and as soon as he turned around, before he even turned around, Luis Castillo hopped on his back for a ride and takes him down. Big loss, 4th and very long, 4th and 29.
So
Rawls was lucky they didn't get a penalty. There was a number 63 who's played aggressively all night through Cameron McCormick on the ground really late after the whistle, and he got up and immediately apologized because he knew he had a close call there.
Rawls will look to throw again.
We got 3 guys in coverage. Don't catch that.
And
okay,
good.
Good.
They knock it down incomplete, so no flags are on the field, I don't see. And so the Cubs are going to take over on downs again. Great defensive series right there. Cubs are going to get the ball in good field position. Here we go.
Yeah, great defensive stand there by the Cubs, and really that possession was really defined by the Cubs defensive line getting pressured, blowing up plays. You had the Luis Marquez blowing up the handoff. You had the Luis Castillo quarterback sack. You had Jordan Jacoba blowing up a play, kind of making it go wider than it should have gone. All those things add up. Next thing you know, you're looking at 4th and 23, 4th and 22, and there's not much you can do at that point.
Pitch out to Cole Turner on the right side.
Very late hit on the quarterback. I can't believe they didn't call that.
Looks like he picks up maybe 5 on the option play. Was a late hit on the quarterback on the option right in front of the referee.
Yeah.
But
the referee
no call.
Watched it all happen. Just kind of stared it down to the ground. The Cubs are really having to extend that option out wide. Whereas in the first half, we were really able to just run right down the line of scrimmage and run that option. Now we keep running option right to Cole Turner, and he keeps having to get it a little wider and a little wider to get up the field, but he picks up 7 on the play, 2nd and 3 Cubs.
Hand off to Melcher up the middle, trying to get to the line to gain.
Just shy, probably 2-yard gain.
Probably 3rd and 1 now upcoming.
Yep.
First down will be right at midfield. The ball's going to be marked at the 49. But keep that clock ticking.
Yep, got new A-backs and B-back coming in. So you have Rockmore coming to B-back. You have Cameron McCormick here on this side relieving Cole Turner. Far side, it looks like Kyler Sosa coming in.
I'd give it to Rockmore right here. Let's get 1 yard, get the first down, keep the chains moving. Guy on the quarterback keeper on the right side. He's going to get the first and then some across midfield down to the 45-yard line into Jackrabbit territory.
Yeah, nice run there by Gatlin. Good blocking up the field by, who's that, 66 for the Cubs? That
66 is Benny
Fusilier. So he was kind of the leading
Yeah.
blocker there. Benny's a big old boy. And, he well blocked there, 6'3", 245. He's a sophomore. He's got a lot of growing left to do. So
fresh set of downs. First down for the Cubs at the 44-yard line. Hand off to Rockmore.
Nice.
He breaks a big tackle, runs to another one, and picks up, looks like 11.
Yeah, that's first down.
What a run right there by Rockmore.
So number 20, Salinas, who's been the star for Rawls tonight, hits Rockmore about 2 yards into the run. Rockmore shakes him. He gets up. He's barely made it back to the huddle. I don't know if he's disappointed in the missed tackle or if he's just gassed, but either way, Rockmore gets the first down with the 11-yard carry. First down Cubs.
We got the Rawls defense on their heels now.
Yeah, we're about to bust a big one here, Rue. They're just exhausted.
Yep, 1st and 10. Handoff. Is that Rockmore again?
No, it's Melcher's back in. Picks up about 1 on the play.
Yep. Good play there by the defensive line by the Jackrabbits. They contained him. Didn't have a lot of room, but did pick up 1.
Yep.
Ball's marked at the 33-yard line. Cubs are going right to left. Ball's on that far hash.
Just feels like we're knocking on big play potential here, Rue.
Yep. Down to 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Cubs leading 42-14. Colin Mason goes in motion across the formation. Gatlin guy on the quarterback keeper picks up 2.
It's well played there by that number 3 for Rawls. Gatlin kind of showing pitch, ends up keeping it, and he got a couple yards on the play. Kind of get what you can, but that was pretty well defended play there by the Jackrabbits.
Rockmore checks in. Cole Turner's at one of the
Cole Turner this side, and it looks like Sosa on the far side.
So Cubs taking some time getting their play call in. I like that. Just let this
26 seconds on the play clock, so plenty of time. There's going to be one more play here in the quarter, I would expect.
Yep.
Game clock's at 27, play clock's at 19. So as long as the play lasts more than a few seconds, I'm sure this will be the last play of the quarter.
Yep. Little misdirection.
I like it. Oh, get what you Gatlin got, dives forward, picks up about 5 on the play.
Yeah, a
It's
little
bring up 4th and 3. Ran kind of that misdirection counter that we've seen out of the Cubs, it looks like.
That'll be the end of the third quarter, so we'll have the break to think about what we want to do on 4th and 3. I assume we're going to go for it.
Better.
And let's get the first down and keep this drive going. But the third quarter goes quickly there.
That's right.
And both teams exchange touchdowns.
Ball's on the 27-yard line here, Rue. So Cubs looking at 4th and 3 as we come out from the 27. Just a little
Rawls
outside. Just a little outside of the field goal range, I would say. So, but Cubs are looking at 4th and 3. See what we dial up here, but I feel sure we'll go for it. And if we get the first down, I think we carry that momentum right into a touchdown. And
I do too.
Put 49 on the board, maybe.
Be great.
So
I think we do. We line up and I'd keep the ball in Gatlin guy's hands.
Yeah.
And either quarterback keeper to where he can go get it or run the option and pitch it out. But
sure.
Leave it in his hands and let's go get 3 yards right here.
He's tying that shoe. Maybe it's time. Tying that shoe he kicked off earlier. So
one more quarter to go here in this by-district first round against the Rawls Jackrabbits. The Cubs have the lead 42-14.
12 minutes of play left, Drew.
It's been an impressive showing so far, and the Cubs are peaking at the right time. Let's get this first down as we've been talking about during that break.
So we talked about we need to get 4 quarters of play, 4 good solid quarters of play. So far we've seen 3. So we got one more to go here. So just take care of business, minimize mistakes. It starts right here on the 4th and 3 look. Both teams coming out of the quarter break a little rested.
So we flip ends. Inside handoff misdirection to Giovanni
Rockmore.
Rockmore, and he's going to break it all the way in for a 27-yard touchdown play. Touchdown Cubs. What a play call and great blocking.
Yeah. Drew, I thought Guy had the ball. Woo. It was a little counter, and they handed it to Rockmore on the dive right up the middle, and Guy fakes the option to the right. They fake kind of that counter option that we've seen. And I thought Guy had the ball the whole time. Next thing you know, Rockmore is busting out of the line of scrimmage, and he's headed down for an Olney Cub touchdown.
The Cubs line up in the swinging gate. Now they come back to just line up for the PAT. Cole Turner to kick it. Gatlin Guy to hold it. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. So 49-14, Cubs lead. 11 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. First play, 27-yard scamper by Giovanni Rockmore to kind of put the nail in the coffin.
Rue, one takeaway from tonight maybe is that, we talked about pairing up districts, right? So our District 6 playing District 5. And sometimes you can see the strength of a district by the way you match up with the districts you're playing. So, you had the first place team Roscoe playing our fourth place team Quanah. Roscoe wins 38-16. So Quanah really puts a showing there. Seymour is winning 35-14 over Lockney. Olney up 42-14 over Rawls. Archer City 56-0 over Crosbyton. So
good showing.
It really shows how strong our district is, and hopefully our district can, especially the Cubs, can carry that momentum into the next rounds of the playoff. But great showing especially by the Cubs here tonight. If anyone looked at any of those scores, I think what people most likely say is, holy cow, look at what the Olney Cubs did to the Ralls Jackrabbits. And so we got to finish, though. We got to finish strong. It's not over.
That's right.
Still got 11 minutes and 54 seconds to play. So we'll see if Jacob Hernandez can pooch it up about where the X is on the 40-yard line in the middle of the field and cause a little collision.
Just like
if I'm Rawls, I move 20 up somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Try to increase the odds of him fielding the kickoff because
20's over here on the left side about the 25-yard line.
Or they keep cheating up. Maybe we try to kick it over him now that they.
So just a liner kick fielded by number 1 at about the 35-yard line. Now he brings it over to the left. Still on his feet. On the left side, up the sideline, still going. He's got a lot of blockers, and he's across the 30, across the 20. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. So
there's a block in the back at the 45, but no flag. So that's a big return there by Rawls.
Big return. That was number 1, Matthias Zavala Jr. Not a very big kid, but a big return. So great field position for the Jackrabbits. But the Cubs were in good position. We just didn't bring him down.
Yeah, we did. It looked like he was going to get the edge, and we had a number. I think it was McCormick ran up and kept contained at the last minute. He cuts inside. It looked like Cole Turner might be able to make the tackle. Turner, he breaks free of the Turner tackle, and next thing you know, they take it down for a big return. But Cubs been here before. Let's get a stop.
1st and 10 for the 19. Quarterback turns around, rolls right, looking to throw or just a quarterback run. He's got nothing. They're going to force him out of bounds after about a gain of 4.
Yeah, I thought we might have a tackle for a loss there in the backfield, but he barely squirts out the outside, picks up about 4 on the play, 2nd and 6 here.
James Coleman in hot pursuit right
Yep.
there is the one who forced him out after a gain of, looks like they're going to mark it as 3. So 2nd and 7 now upcoming.
Just making sure we're still live here. Looks like we've had a lot of viewers. We've been as many as about 160 viewers. Now we're down to 56. It looks like a lot of folks are saying it's
we kind of did freeze up. Looked like the Cubs may have jumped. A little pitch out to number 20, and he's hit hard by Cole Turner. What a hit.
Nice tackle by Turner. 20 is pissed off. Not like that at all.
Live video interrupted, so the broadcast has been paused. It should resume shortly.
I'm going to try to stop the stream. Here, let me try this. This is what worked last week.
What a hit right there.
Yeah. He was mad.
Mhm.
He got up mad.
That's a big hit.
Did you see it?
Third
I don't know if it
11.
was a busted play or what, but he kind of threw a two-handed toss to him, almost like the quarterback was a little behind.
Yeah.
Nice
so nothing
tackle.
there.
Nothing there.
For a loss. I don't know if
Luis
I don't think we're
Marquez
live
just
anyway.
all over him.
What a play. Like, defense in the backfield, 4th and what's it going to be, about 15?
Yeah, 14. Yep.
4th and 14.
Are we back?
I think so.
All right, what happened to the feed, Wayne?
Hopefully,
Hamilton
yeah,
asked.
hopefully we're back.
If you can see us back, let us know.
Yeah, just got interrupted. Don't know what happened there, but you missed a huge hit by Cole Turner on Sergio Salinas for a loss. And then on 3rd down, they run a little misdirection. The Cubs are in the backfield. They swarm them. Another
Luis
loss.
Marquez, big tackle.
So 4th and 14 now for the Jackrabbits. Toss out to
try
number
get to
20
Salinas
to
to the
Salinas.
outside.
No way he's getting a first. He gets maybe 2 or 3.
Who was that coming
Turnover on
downhill
downs.
fast? Who's that coming? Oh, Kyler Sosa was coming downhill fast. He was ready to deliver a blow. Salinas just hopped out of bounds before he got destroyed.
So another turnover on downs. Cubs will take over. We're going to have good field position. Look like they're going to mark it at the 20-yard line.
So lots of folks reporting lost signal. Hopefully we've got it back.
Let's see. I'm trying to pull it up on mine.
From
That's
the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, Michael Blevin says good here. I think we're back.
all right.
So
There's a flag. I didn't see what happened. I was looking at the feed. But
so while we lost the feed, I'm going to go false start on the Cubs. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So while we lost the feed, the Olney Cubs defense steps up big and forces 4 and out. So after the big return, Facebook has frozen, but YouTube has been clear and strong. So let's see.
yes, so if you're – it looks like it's still not coming up on Facebook. But after the false starts, 1st and 15 for the Cubs. Quarterback pitch out to Cole Turner. Looks like late hits over there on Gatling Guy, but the referee's not calling anything. But the clock is running. That's the main thing.
Facebook stopped our broadcast. I don't know